Alright, settle in. We're going to break this down step by step and hit it hard. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm here to make it real for you. So listen up. Because what we're about to talk about will change your whole damn life if you let it. You're afraid. We all are. We're all afraid of rejection. Afraid of looking stupid. Afraid of being the odd one out. Afraid of people not liking us. But guess what? That shit doesn't matter. Seriously, it doesn't. What does matter is respect. Let me give you a straight up example. Imagine you're at a party. There's that one guy in the room who's just owning it. He's not trying to impress anyone. He's just being himself. People are drawn to him. Not because he's trying, but because he exudes confidence. He knows who he is. He doesn't need validation. He doesn't need your approval. He doesn't care if you like him. He's not waiting for a pat on the back or a thumbs up. He's just being. And guess what? People respect that. They want to be around him. That's the secret. People follow him because they respect him, not because they like him. Now you might be thinking, well, that's all well and good for him, but what about me? The answer is simple. You can do it too. You just have to stop giving a shit about whether people like you. When you stop worrying about what others think, you tap into a powerful force. And here's the magic of it. When you stop trying to be liked, people will be drawn to you anyway. That's magnetic power right there. Here's the breakdown. Stop chasing likes. I know it sounds simple, but trust me, this is the key. You can't be going around seeking everyone's approval. If you do, you're always going to be a puppet on strings, dancing around to other people's whims. And guess what? No one respects a puppet. People respect leaders, not followers. If you're chasing approval, you're constantly in reaction mode. The second you stop caring about how people perceive you, you enter the driver's seat of your own life. Think about the last time you were in a room with a group of people and someone was doing all the talking, trying to be funny, trying to get everyone to like them. What happened? Everyone noticed them, but not in a good way. You saw through it. You didn't respect them. You respected the person who was just chilling, not trying to prove a thing. They were secure in who they were. They didn't need you to like them. And guess what? They got the respect they deserved. Embody certainty. This is the power move. This is where you start changing the game. When you stop giving a damn about what others think, you embody this magnetic energy. People can sense it. It's like a light shining in the dark. People can't help but be drawn to it. And you know what? This is not some fake it till you make it crap. This is real. This is the essence of who you are. Think about the people who have respect in your life. They don't talk all the time. They don't need to. They show up and people listen. That's because they carry themselves with this quiet confidence. They don't need validation. They are the validation. And that's the difference between someone who's chasing approval and someone who stands firm in their identity. Why does it work? Let's get nerdy for a second. When you stop seeking approval, you're activating a whole different set of neural pathways in your brain. You're changing the way you respond to the world. Instead of being driven by fear of rejection, you're being driven by your own internal compass. It's like flipping a switch. When you operate from a place of certainty, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. You're not depending on other people's opinions to feel good about yourself anymore. You create your own joy, and here's the kicker. When you operate like this, people feel that energy. It's magnetic. Imagine if you walked through your day like that. Think about how powerful you'd feel if you didn't care about who liked you or didn't like you. What would your life look like? Would you feel more confident at work? Would you approach situations differently? Would you start taking risks? Of course you would. Because you're no longer tethered to other people's opinions. You're free. Fear of rejection is normal, but it's just noise. Yeah, you're afraid, but guess what? You're going to feel that fear no matter what. So you have two options. One, you can let that fear run your life and keep playing it safe, chasing likes like a dog chasing its tail. Or you can step up, embrace the fear, and let it fuel you. Fear doesn't go away, but you can learn to walk through it. Think about a time when you were afraid to take action. Maybe it was a job interview, or asking someone out, or making a big decision. You felt fear, right? But what happened when you faced it anyway? You grew, you learned, you became more resilient. Fear is a muscle. The more you face it, the stronger you become. The fear itself isn't what holds you back. It's what you do with it. The more you stop caring about the judgment of others, the more you become unstoppable. The patterns you get stuck in. Let's talk about some of the patterns that mess you up. The biggest one, the approval addiction. You get stuck trying to people please, to make them like you, and you lose track of who you really are. You start shrinking yourself to fit into boxes that aren't yours. You start living according to other people's rules, not your own. And guess what? That drains the hell out of you. That's not how you were meant to live. You weren't born to be someone else's idea of who you should be. You were born to stand in your truth. So interrupt these patterns. The first step is awareness. Once you realize you're caught in that cycle of approval seeking, break it. Do something that scares the hell out of you. Say something you've been holding back. Take a stand. And watch how people respond. They won't reject you. They'll respect you. The pacing and leading magic. Here's where it gets fun. When you stop caring what people think, you get to be the one who leads. You've got the power to pace the situation and to lead people without them even knowing it. It's like being the calm in the storm. People start to follow your lead because you're not following theirs. You've got the confidence. You're the one with the certainty. They're drawn to it and they follow. So what's the big takeaway here? If you don't stop chasing likes and start focusing on respect, you'll stay stuck. You'll keep shrinking. You'll keep living in the shadow of what others think of you. You'll be living for other people, not yourself. But if you make the shift, if you stop caring about the approval of others and start standing in your own power, your life will change in ways you can't even imagine. The truth is, you've already been doing this. You just haven't realized it. You've had moments in your life when you stopped caring about what others thought and you felt unstoppable. So start doing that more. Start owning who you are. Start embodying that certainty every damn day. What will happen? You'll stop being afraid. You'll start being real. You'll start living a life that's actually yours. Let's make that shift. Stop chasing likes. Start commanding respect. And when you do, people will follow you. They'll be drawn to you. Not because you're forcing it. Not because you're trying to be liked. But because you're magnetic. So go out there and own it.